Hello, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here at the Autodesk DevCon 2025 edition. We have a lineup full of inspiring talkings, and I'm truly excited to be part of it. I'm Norma Contreras, team lead for digital planning at ecoworks, and today I'll present how we are paving the way to scale building renovation. A quick intro. Who is Norma? I'm an architect. I'm from Mexico City, currently living in Amsterdam, and I'm a food lover. I'm passionate about design, architectural, editorial, graphic, you name it. I love details, and I'm constantly inspired and sometimes overstimulated about how design and tools are shaping our world. I want to start this lightning talk with one question. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by all the tech options out there to improve our processes? I do. My team feels the same. And then later, how do we choose or develop our own tools? Over the next few minutes, I'll share how we are navigating through all these tech options at ecoworks by answering three questions. The reason why we want to optimize our processes, why we develop our own tool, the Revit task chain, and how the tool is working. So let's start with the first question. We are facing a global housing crisis. We need scalable strategies. The European Green Deal is pushing us toward climate neutrality by 2050 to become Europe, the first continent to have cut greenhouse gas emissions by 55% over the 1990 level. In the Netherlands and in Germany, effort focused on both new housing and retrofitting. I'll talk about Germany because it's ecoworks' current market. And the challenge is clear. Germany needs to triple its renovation rate to reach climate neutral building stock by 2040. Something with conventional methods is not possible. So why does ecoworks want to optimize the process? Our answer is because we need serial renovation, a fast, scalable method to speed up projects, increase asset values, and reduce the life cycle cost. What is the strategy behind all of this? A data-driven chain to bring speed, consistency, and precision. So following with the second question, why we decided to build our own tools. More software is about to be built than ever before. We have seen an explosion of new technologies. We have Revit APIs in where users can prompt some inputs and triggering cloud-based automations. We have Revit AI helpers, we have assistants. There's even a database collecting all the AI tools around the industry. And there's some other firms of companies that are developing their own tools. With all these options, it's easy to get overwhelmed. That's why the first step is the same. It's always the same. Clearly define one of your problems. For us, that means that we need a repeatable process, a chain, a streamlining planning, and automating Revit workflows. So let's take a look about how the Revit task chain works. Think of it as a copilot that is guiding you through the planning process with the structure and clarity. The tasks are gathered in our database. This database fits into the tool, generating a structured checklist. So the users can immediately see all the tasks they need to do. This structured list is color-coded. So the users immediately can distinguish between automated and manual steps. When an automation is available, you can easily trigger directly from the checklist. Under the hood, we are using Revit APIs to automate workflows, keeping process consistent, standardized, and reliable across projects. Here we have a real game changer. The tool, the Revit task chain, evolves with every project. It is a living tool. The user can update tasks and refine workflows. It's more than automation. It brings consistency, quality, and also the right amount of flexibility, making each renovation smoother than the last one. To achieving this, we need standardization. But as anyone in this field knows, it's easier said than done. Think about the German buildings from the 1960s, the 1970s. Under the surface, they might seem identical. Spoiler alert, they are not. Small and often undocumented construction details shift how we plan. These slight variations had a big impact into how we are planning. So we have to ask ourselves, how do we optimize this complexity? How do we keep things scalable and adaptable? How we combine everything into a chain? That's where our tools comes in. So let me show you our tools in action. Since we primarily work with Revit, we build a custom add-on that brings our modular approach directly into the modeling environment. The user can automatically place the facade elements, copy the window's position, because we are transferring the existing dimensions into our ecowork products. You can also test different scenarios of alignment, horizontal, vertical, or in both directions. And the user is also able to place the structural elements. But beyond all this modeling, our tool also supports the deliverable creation. And by connecting these tools into a chain, we are able to reduce planning time and effort without compromising precision. Over the past 2 years and more than 20 projects, our team has been gathering, collecting, clustering, filtering all these different tasks to define the right models and the standards. But like any approach, ours comes with pros and cons. Yes, we are doing automation, so we are reducing manual tasks, but we are adding a layer of complexity, which is the interdependency between the tasks. We have the modular approach, so we become more adaptable across different projects, but we need constant tuning to fit project-specific conditions. Through the data-driven approach, we built a connected ecosystem through Autodesk Construction Cloud, ensuring consistency and flexibility, but it requires time and effort to collect and structure the data. But one thing stands out, and it's that we are making the data accessible. The users can connect and optimize the workflows without the knowledge of programming. So with this, we are boosting transparency and collaboration, not just in construction details, but throughout the entire process. So what is next? What made this project successful wasn't just the tool. It was our ability to understand the challenge, work with the data, and connect the dots. That's how the Revit task change came to life, by condensing this task into a streamlined and repeatable process. In doing this, we support one of the ecoworks pillars, which is standardization. And this is how we are paving the way to scale building renovation. Thank you for listening, and cannot wait to see you in the live event in May.